with their Denture family. It's me again. Yay. I got a tripod for my camera phone because my husband took my other camera. Love you, honey. But he's using it way more than I did. I was using my camera phone most of the time anyway because I would film while I'm out. So not a problem. But I got a tripod, so when I film here in my office, I can have something to put my camera on without looking weird, without it cutting my head off right here or it's having weird looks. Anyway, 1 week from today, I'm so excited. 1 week from today, I start the process on getting my permanent dentures. Yay! These are fine. I like them. They're okay. They don't fit, but they still have the soft reline from the last time when I went back in June, I think it was. It was back in June, and I haven't needed another one. It still has a soft reline from there, and it has a layer of denture fit. One layer. And it was just a snug of application, so I didn't really need. I do have to use adhesive to keep them in, but all I use is a little bit of the Fix-A-Dent powder. No problems. No issues with that. So, the lowers, as I've said in a previous video, when I was peeling the denture fit out of that, it peeled the dentist soft reline out with it. I've heard that you can use acetone, this nail polish remover, and just put it down on cotton balls and just put it on top of your denture fit in order to get that out. But I haven't needed to do that with the uppers, so I'll leave that be as I'm dropping my headphones on the floor. I hear my husband upstairs. He's streaming now. He's doing Twitch now, and he's playing game Elite Dangerous or something like that, and plus a couple other games he's playing. But he's streaming, and he's trying to work out with that. So, but I can hear voices upstairs from where he's streaming. Anyway, about my dentures. 1 week from today, and we'll start the process. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go. I know I'm going to go in, I'll do the impressions, and I don't know if they're going to do another soft reline on the dentures. Like I said, that I took the soft reline out, came out when I took the denture fit out. So I've used Walmart. I used the Walmart Reline It kit, and I put one in it, and it wasn't enough because it wasn't covering this part of it. Sorry. Wasn't covering this part of it. And I needed that because that's where it's sharp. And I guess I could just use it during mowing. Anyway. I do have to use 2 kits. Now, I took that one out because it was coming out. So I took that one out, the last one that I did. And I did another one what's today? Thursday? Last Saturday. And I did one layer and it wasn't enough, so I did another one. I did the second in the kit, and it wasn't working. It was like too high in one area and too low in the other area, and so I thought, okay, obviously I'm going to need to use 2. So I went and bought another Reline kit, and I just mixed both of them together at the same time, and voila, it worked. Now it's built up exactly the way it needs to be, and it's holding them in, and I don't have any issues. I do think that probably because of the reline, they're sitting up a little bit taller than I would like them to. So when I talk, you see more of my lowers than I would like. So we'll see how that process goes when I get my permanents. Like I said, when I get my wax try-in and go get the permanents, my husband will be going with me because he will keep me remembering to ask questions, and he will also be the second set of eyes I'm going to need to look and make sure the midline is correct, the length of teeth is correct, the color is correct, and everything. So hopefully next week I'll be able to go and pick up the color. And honey, I'm going white. As white as they'll let me, without it being fluorescent and glowing in the dark. These are just, these are just way too dark for me. I don't like them. I like the teeth themselves. I don't like the color. I don't like the shade. And I wasn't able to pick these out when I had my temporaries made, because when I went in for my wax bite, they had called me and told me I didn't need to come in for it. They got enough information from the impressions, and they must have, because they made them correctly. It's just I wasn't able to pick the shade of the temps that I wanted, so they just gave me whatever's, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what shade this is, but I'm not happy with that. So I want white. I've wanted white teeth ever since I was a teenager. ever since I could, take care of my own teeth. So, and I've always been embarrassed about having yellow teeth, and this is the same thing. I mean, yeah, I have a prettier smile, but they're not. It's not as bright and white and pretty as I would like it to be. So there's that. I do want to give a shout out to Stephanie Saunders from My Beautiful Smile. She has reached her 1,000 subscriber, and I am so excited for you. And she's going to be having a big giveaway. So I'm not sure what time I'll get this uploaded, but it's going to be at 8 p.m. tonight. And this is Thursday the 18th. Yeah, Thursday the 18th. So I'm going to try to get this uploaded tonight, but we shall see. It just depends on timing. Other things that's going on in my life, we've had a lot of major financial setbacks with my husband's back, which is pretty much not any better, but it's not worse. So gotta think the positive. He goes next week to see the ortho doctor because we got his MRI results back and they're not good. I don't remember if I told you in the last video or not, but they weren't good. So we're going to see the ortho doctor next week, and he is a candidate for surgery. So we'll see what they say based on what they see from the MRI, which I actually have that right here ready to go with us. For me, and I know I didn't bring this up the last time because I didn't know it, I'd gone to a seminar a few weeks ago about using stem cell because I've been having knee pain. Mostly when I get up and down, and walking up and downstairs is just super hard for me. So I went to that seminar and scheduled an appointment with a nurse practitioner at the same chiropractic clinic that my husband goes to. They have nurse practitioners and physical therapists on staff there. So anyway, I got bad knees. Then I went to see a podiatrist, and I got bad knees because I got bad feet. I got flat feet, and it's causing my knees to go inside, so my kneecaps are tracking off. They're not centered where they're supposed to be. And the right knee, there is no cartilage behind that kneecap. There is behind the left, but it's still tracking off, which is why it causes knee pain. But the right one is the worst, and that one is bone on bone. So tomorrow morning at 8:30, I go for my first injection. And unfortunately, it is a cortisone injection because my insurance requires me to have a cortisone injection first, and for it to fail, for me to be qualified to get the stem cell, which to me is just beyond ridiculous because cortisone causes bones to break down. It causes damage to your bones, and they want me to take a shot that could cause damage to my bones. I guess they think that if it works, it works, and they won't have to worry about paying for the other because it is more expensive. But I also have to pay for it too because my insurance coverage is only 50%. So I have to pay the other 50%. So with all that going on, getting my knees fixed, got my nursing license reactivated, and I'm waiting on starting the nursing refresher course so I can get back to work, and I will be getting back into the workforce. Probably part-time to start off with, since it has been 7 years since I have worked in nursing. Can't believe it's been so long. But I got super excited today because, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let's see. I have my file system down here. And medical bills, dental, loans. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, I got it. This came in the mail today. Let's cover up my license number. I have been reactivated. I got my nursing license in the mail today. I'm so excited. So I was supposed to go tomorrow morning to do a CPR course and realized I had a doctor's appointment. So I rescheduled the CPR basic life support for next week. Put it back in the file so I don't lose it. Yeah. That I'm really excited. There's, things are just happening. God has been so good to us. He's just been absolutely amazing, and it's amazing what he's been doing with the support that we've been given from friends, from family, from you guys out there that have been so awesome and wonderful. And you see the little doll in the background? See, Mrs. Beasley. Yes, she's my friend. I used to play with the Mrs. Beasley doll when I was a kid, and when I found one I was able to order one for last Christmas. It was my Christmas present last year. My Christmas present to myself. I ordered me a Mrs. Beasley doll. I love dolls. So I have my Mrs. Beasley and I have all my Barbies up there. I've got all the Disney Barbies that they have. From Snow White to Mulan to Brave and all of them. I have all the Disney Barbies. I don't have Moana. I have to get Moana. I love my Disney. I love my dolls. And then I have for the past several years, I have been collecting all of the holiday Barbie dolls. So every year I get the new holiday Barbie doll. And I have, you're going to love this one. Look at this. Gone with the Wind. My Gone with the Wind Barbie doll. I found this at a yard sale, actually. But it's really fun. And it goes with, now, if any of you all remember the Carol Burnett show, and if you can see or not, that Went with the Wind. Remember the curtain rods from the Carol Burnett show? Curtain rod costume dress, and there she is. There's Carol right there. I can't believe I found that. I think I found that. Oh, it's so dusty too. I seriously have to dust in here. I can't believe I found that. I think I found it on eBay or something, but I've had it for years and years. And then a couple of years ago, I found the Scarlett O'Hara doll at a yard sale. So I'm like, I'm totally into my dolls. Love my dolls. I spent some of my money. I actually haven't bought any dolls since last Christmas. So that's probably why I don't have Moana. And because with all the medical bills, the dental bills, just everything, it's been rough. And the fact I've lost some clients for my business, and my business is not picking up. For those of you who don't know, I'm a virtual assistant. I do websites and newsletters and flyers and some graphic stuff for Mary Kay sales directors. And all of my clients are Mary Kay sales directors. I have about 10, most of them are just newsletters. I have maybe 3 website clients. But I hate to say it, but they tend to be cheap. They don't want to spend a whole lot of money. So, yeah. I have one that she gets a free flyer from me doing our website. So she gets 1 free flyer a month. But she sent me a request for a free flyer at the first of the month, and she wants a couple of them edited. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. Then about the middle of the month, she'll send me like 5 requests for new flyers and expect all of them for free. So I have to send her a reminder that says, oh, by the way, you've already used your free flyer, so these are going to be XXX dollars. Oh, never mind. I don't want to pay. So, and I have some of them that I had to chase every month to get the payments from them, and I'm just tired of it. So that's another reason I will be going back into the workforce and getting back into nursing, because I'm just tired of chasing down people and of being stuck at home. I love working at home, and being able to homeschool my son, and the other things I've been able to do is awesome. I've been there for my parents, my brother when he was in the hospital, and I can do volunteer work at church. But it's time. It's time. My health is so much better now. I'm better. I want to get out and meet people and live on mission. But that's all I got. That's everything that's going on with me right now. Just gonna go get a shot with a needle about that big in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. So I'll be praying for me. I'll let you know how that goes. And then hubby goes for PT next week, and then he has a ortho appointment, and then I'll have CPR class, and then my friend Stephanie Saunders from My Beautiful Smile will be coming down to visit me next week. So the 26th and 27th, I think we're going to possibly do a live. I don't know, from Dollywood. We may do a live from Dollywood. We may just do a video and record it and just upload it later. So we shall see how that goes. Anyway, that's all I got, folks. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless, and I'll see you next time.